That thing is on fire. My goodness. Uh, 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 hmm. Hi, Omega. Hello, hello. Mr. Criminal. So, what? The Criminal, Dave. Good to be back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good morning, Frank. Good morning, Boneski. Doug, good morning. Good morning, DEF. Hello, good morning, Focus. Good morning, Virus. Let's go. Thrust it. My goodness, that's 98%. Sheesh. It's not stopping. That's 110. Oh my goodness. That thing's at 30 cents. Break it, don't look back. My goodness. That's 37 cents. Oh my goodness. Wow. No, that was a nice FOMO play. A nice FOMO play. Let's go. Jay, good morning. Yi, good morning. Gail, good morning. Good morning, all. Dang. 108. Beauty. La 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 la. ATXI. Okay, let me add that to the stream. Um, here we go. There we go. Green already today after. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Doug. Love it. I like that. I like that. You're gonna form at 38? Just a little bit more, Virus. A little bit more. Um, let's go. Love it, goats. Na, 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 na. Love it, Doug. What did you play with? What did you play with? There goes 38 cents. Oh my goodness. That thing said resistance. There's no resistance. That's Virus's entry, you know. Had to be given at some point. Uh, There you go. Win $1. Unbelievable. Good morning, Josh. Good morning, Eddie. Good morning, guys. If I missed you, good evening. If you good morning. Hi. Hello, 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 hello. You can tell today is gonna be fun and chaotic already. Right, so that's good. That's good. After the first push, love it, Doug. Love it. Let me oh my goodness, Doug. Oh my goodness. I really don't think people like understand the value of a one-on-one, honestly. I don't think people do. That was perfect, Doug. When I'm looking at this, I can see exactly what you've done, and that's exactly what we talked about yesterday, right? So, I beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Keep it going. and that's the only way I would play a name like this, right? So yeah, love it. And yeah, and it's fun though. Like once you get that second push, it's usually way better than the first push, isn't it? So good job on that one. And then we failed that resistance. I don't think that's a massive surprise that we failed at $5.50. If we can dip all the way back to 440, that would be nice if we can get there. Good morning, Tesh. Right? If we can dip all the way back down, that would be nice if we get there. Let's go. Resistance. Na, 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 na. What is on the news channel here? ATXI had news. FDA for the phase 3 safety. Okay, cool. Yeah. Again, if you're not sure why, it's because they had news. They had news, and Bill was in it. And yeah, let's go, Doug. Let's go. Let's go. Good job. Yeah, if you're not a GOATS member yet, you're missing out. Alrighty, missing out. Telling you, every membership pays for itself. So, anyways, don't forget to smash the like, hit that subscribe, all the other fun stuff. Let me know if you have any questions going into the open. It kind of looks like we're bouncing off like 470 here for MINM. This one did really well this morning, so that's good. It looks like it's trying to consolidate above the 50 now, which is also good. So yeah, let's see if we can stay above it. So $4.70, and then reclaim $5. And then the major resistance today will be that 550 level. Alrighty. Let me get this going. Copy. ATXI. And then let me look at the, oh yeah, that thing's really bouncing there. Up to 50, that 50, that little gold looking line at the bottom, that's where it's bouncing at. So 470 is holding for now. I'm not surprised OMEGA played with OMEGA this morning. I'm almost glad he did. Otherwise, I'd be not happy. OMGA on the list. And okay. And yeah. What else do we like here? It's scaring you now? Well, I mean, yeah, every time it gets close to 40 cents, you should be scared. Right? Like I said, you should start scaling out when we get close to 40 cents. Right? Let's go, Lo. Let's go. Made my money back in a couple of hours. Get the goats. The goats. Anyways, yeah, so when we get close to like these major psychological levels, Sky, like 40 cents is huge, right? You want to be careful. Alrighty, so we might be able to bounce off we should be able to hold 30 cents. If not, then you have a major problem. For now, as long as it stays above 30 cents, they should be okay. There goes a nice bounce for MINM. That's a really nice bounce. A really, really nice bounce. So again, we had resistance at $5.50. Not a major surprise there. You have that supply zone, right? And then sell off, sell off, sell off to the 50, which is really good actually. I was hoping we would come back down and retest this breakout zone, but we don't have to, right? Don't have to. Good morning, Honest. Good morning. Choices for life. I'm late. For your opinion, is play of the day or ATXI? I will always lean towards picking the stock that isn't a penny stock. So so at MINM with all the weird symbol letters in there. But again, ATXI looks good if it can stay above 30 cents. Alrighty, choices again. If you were a member, you wouldn't be asking or FOMOing late. FOMOing late. Alrighty. Okay. Add this one to the list. To the list of stonks. List of stonks to watch. Omega. If you're holding anything and you need help, please make sure you're asking. Please make sure you ask. There's a nice double bottom there, Omega, for OMGA. So at $5.18. Not too bad. JFBR. What is this one doing? Okay, kind of weak. Not a whole lot happening there. Can you take a look at ZFox? Not sure if it came up. It had some news this morning. Okay, let me take a look. Let's take a look. ZFox. So the news was awarded $289 million from the U.S. Office of Person Protection. Okay, seems like a lot of money. $300 million. What's the market cap for the company? The market cap is 100 million. So they're getting a really nice contract. Something that's worth way more than the entire company is worth. So that's good. Again, just by looking at this, it had that initial news pump, right? Massive pump. Well, I mean, from 83 cents all the way to $1.50. That's a pretty nice push, right? And then lost it all of it, lost. Right, this thing basically wrote the 90 MA. Look at that blue line. We said again, be very careful when a stock is below the blue line because it becomes your worst enemy. Right, below the blue line, you don't want it. Right, so look at that, below the blue line, all the way down to the abyss, and then finally broke above the blue line right there at 89, like 90 cents. Right, so and then it started thrusting a little bit, so it looks better now. If you're holding this thing or playing with it, just make sure we stay above this little bottom here at 88 cents. Right, make sure we stay above that bottom at 88 cents and you should be okay. Your next resistance will be 95. Alrighty, so again, really good news. Not sure what the issue is with with the damn thing. I think it's the float. The float is 44 million, so that's always going to be a problem. Right. Hey, yo, Josh. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Your NKIQ at 18 cents, looking for breakout. What do you think about the chart? Looking at the 5-day chart, so you're right in that position for now. Low. What's your stop loss in that play for now? This one had that rally the other day, right, which was nice, but then lost it. So if I was holding this thing, I would be watching that 16-cent level. The low of the day was 16 cents. I would want it to stay above 16 cents, right? You should have a lot of support in and around that level, 16 cents, 15 cents. You should have a lot of support there. So hopefully it stays above it. It needs volume, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Right. So for now, I would want it to stay above the bottom that it created yesterday. 560 Omega, beautiful. Omega selling Omega. Yeah, ready. So there goes ATXI still selling. You're in at it's at 14. No, I see 16 cents. I see 16.85 in pre-market. Unless you're talking about the support, like the bottom of the support, maybe yeah. So MINM is still bouncing there, trying to ATXI is selling off, right? Still selling off. So it's retesting that 30-cent level. All right. So again, if you took profits, you're very happy. You should take profits, right? So, your day turned all around, Lauren. Yeah, I really did. It really did. Look at that thing, right? So, selling up to the abyss then. Breaking news: SILO completes first phase of dose ranging study of intranasal treatment of PTSD. Interesting news. Huh. SILO, and the stock is having that initial reaction, right? So like they usually is 22%. SILO, nice little push. 23%, 25%, 24%, 26%. Choo 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 choo. La 177. Yeah, it seems to be having issues at 180 though. 180 resistance. Good morning, Robert. Ayo. So 180 resistance. There goes 180 break. 185, 29%. 184, 188, and then back to 180. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it's having issues actually closing above the breakout zone, above 180. So yeah, just be careful with that. Again, like I said, MINM might be the one that does well today, just because it's not a penny stock, right? It's and here we are at 28 cents for ATXI. So yeah, again, secure those profits and then wait for consolidation. If it doesn't consolidate and it's failing below the blue line, we know what to do below the blue line, right? Wait for consolidation. Alrighty. Otherwise, you're gonna beg hold. OMGA stalled at 560 again. Stalled at 560. And we could not close a single candle above 580 for SILO. There's always a sell off. Always, always, always. News, always a sell off. Every single time. Unless it's a micro penny stock like ATXI. That doesn't have any reason to want to go down, right? So, yeah, always a sell off. Ayo, Mohammed, let's go. Let's go. So again, don't forget to smash a like if you haven't already, please, and thank you. Please and thank you. If you're not a member yet, become a member. Come join us in Discords. If you're not a goat, you should upgrade to goat. Why? Because the goats membership pays for itself. Alrighty, Doug. Thank you for the feedback, Doug. Use your comments as alrighty. So if you're not a goat yet, become a goat. Right? There you go. Yeah, share the link as well if you want to. Invite all your friends and peoples. Right. So again, there's always that reaction to the news. Ayo, good morning, Kevin. There's always that reaction to the news. What I like to see after that though is the curlies. The curlies or the breakouts. I'm usually way too skeptical initially, so I tend to ignore. There we go for MINM, right? So there goes 540, 542, 547, 5. Oh my goodness, 560 highs of the day, guys. Right, so it's trying to break that 550 level, MINM, right? So, like I said, I like MINM more because it's not a penny stock, right? So, so it's gonna need to break and close above that level, 550, and then we can talk about something else after that because it hasn't yet. But this was a beautiful spot, wasn't it? The 50 EMA, the orange line at the bottom there, beauty, and then a curl back above all the moving averages, really nice. You just have to be mindful that of the double top CM. Alrighty, so that's the only problem there now. Na, 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 na. What do we have here? It's a T-Rex. Yeah, Josh. Yeah, Omega at $5.60 T-Rex. And then now you have your next support at $5.18. 517, 518. Jeff Brand seems to be curling as well, really nicely actually. It's approaching resistance at 440 though. So Silo $1.50, lost it all, and we're still at 28 cents here. It almost looks like a double bottom at 27, 26.80, 27 cents for ATXI. So hopefully it stays above that level. Ready? Okay, back to the double top stock. Still no hold above. No hold above. Forwarded email. Oh, okay. 2024 forecast. And la, 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 okay. Perfect. Thank you. What else is on the news? HGR announces multi-year supply agreement with a South Korea-based on holding company. Okay. Synth technology strengthens its. Okay, cool. Synth. Look at that thing sell off, right? So 550 resistance. Don't play with that level, right? Don't play with that level, please, and thank you. So this one could not hold those gains. This is why I'm always skeptical, because 9 out of 10 times I see stocks do this. Announce news, go up, and then go back to the abyss. So you want to be very careful. Yeah. And I do not have a money a money printer. I paid for one, but where is it? I lost in the mail. Well, they're all in the same building, Josh. You just have to find your way into the building. Good morning, Richard. Oh my goodness. Since with the news, let me take a look. So since Bailey had a reaction, that's because the news really isn't very specific, though. Not very specific. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. So now we know that we have a lot of resistance at 550 for MINM, and then we have some support at 470. So that will be the range for now. Alrighty. So let me clone this again. Clone the circle. So see if we can get an. Well, I mean, we can call this an inverse head and shoulder. I guess we could have called that earlier as an inverse head and shoulder, right there at $5. But yeah. So let's see if we can stay above 470. His name was Joe. Rusty, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Uh, it was very nice. Yes. Okay, so that's a nice bounce there. Very nice bounce for ATXI. So double bottom at 28, 26.80, 27 cents for ATXI, and then curlies. Right. So, but you can see that that's again, that's a double bottom, and also that's kind of the first time that it bounced. Um, the 50 has been a really nice base today for these stocks. Not sure why. Can you check to see what Silo doing this fine morning? Silo's they had news and it's going back down. 460 for SPY today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here goes 31 pennies for that one. For that stonk. How much time do we have? Okay, 24 minutes. 24 minutes. 24. 24. Again, here's a quick look at the gainers for the day. Don't think there's nothing on here that we haven't talked about already. So if you have any questions about anything on the list, or you're holding anything on this list, or anything else, please ask before we get to the open. Alrighty. Let me look at some other stuff. What's Bitcoin doing this morning? So BTC, the last I looked at BTC was actually doing well. Yeah, it's still holding above the level that I looked at, which is good, right? So I think we posted in Discord. Was it yesterday? I think Josh is watching that same level, right? Bitcoin has been holding the 200 on the 4 hour forever. The level that I'm talking about is this 200 right there. Look at that. Look that these are 4 hour candles, by the way, right? Look at that 200, right? So I can keep going down. Like it's acted as support ever since we broke above it, right? Like ever since it broke above it right there at $27,000, and it's been holding the entire time, which is good, right? So if we can stay above like just $42,000 for BTC, that's a good thing, right? And obviously, it would be nice to get back above 44 and then get back to 45, blah 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 blah, right? The daily also looks really nice actually. Like if we look at the daily, yes, we had a moment of like excitement, right, for BTC. But if I look at this daily chart, you can basically draw a box, right? Box at the top, box at the bottom, right? And we've stayed in that box, right, for the last for the last 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like it's been holding the bottom, holding the bottom, holding the bottom, failing at the top, failing at the top. So yeah, we broke above 45, but we really could not close above, right? So which means we're basically still in the same range, like nothing's changed. So then I'm not sure why all of a sudden we're getting like so much negativity that we weren't getting like 2 weeks ago, right? Because nothing's changed. Nothing has changed, right? It's the same range that it's been in the entire time, right? I think the reason why we're getting all the negativity now is because we broke above it, and people expected it to stay above 44 or 45. It doesn't have to. It never really closed above it, so then came right back below, right into the box again. So and it's actually better than it was at 42, just chilling there, right? Yeah, yeah. If you bought this thing at 41, 40, 41, 42, you're happy, right? So that's BTC there. We're still in that range. If we start to go below 42, and then we can say, oh, we may have a problem. Coming with that, yeah. I think Rob mentioned this yesterday too, right? Like these guys have to, they have to keep getting some really nice entries. So scam dipskis. Best source for news, Juan? Discord. Come join us in Discord. Um, ATXI news was in Discord, and then it rallied 100%. Good morning, Justin. Everything was there. So let me look at Mera. Mera Potato. So Mera had a nice dipski, of course, with what we talked about. But Mera again did exactly what we've been talking about, right? Whenever a stock breaks out, what happens, guys? What happens? We go back down to retest the breakout. Do you see a like resistance right there? Resistance is right there for Mera. Mera, 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 Mera. That's your breakout, right? We clearly have resistance, and then we went down. Well, guess what? We had a strong, strong rally straight to resistance, and then we came back down to retest that level, right? Left hand side, right hand side. Resistance, breakout, retest. Good morning, CM. Ayo. Already, I'm going to clean up my charts because this is going to be messy when I zoom in. So for now, Mera is kind of green this morning, $24, which is nice. Let's see if we can stay above. I'd like to stay above $23 for Mera today, at the very least. Very least, it's holding 24 for now in pre-market. So, and it seems like it's been stalling quite a bit at 24.35 all pre-market. So it's going to need to break above that level. Alrighty, already. There you go. So that's Mera. All the other ones should kind of be green as well. I want to look at the S&P, SPY. So Spice slightly green this morning. It's 7 pennies, so that really doesn't make a huge difference. I think Rob posted that we have some data coming out today. Oh yeah, today's Thursday. Okay, so yeah, always data on Thursday. Um, yeah, so not too much of a reaction, but I guess it's holding green. So I'd be watching that 468. If we go below 468 for the S&P, then it's a clear message. Clear message. More redness, more redness, more redness. Alrighty. And then this is a that's a higher low for MINM. So going into the open, that thing still looks okay. Yeah, data was okay. Yeah. Union, welcome, welcome, welcome. I think you signed up for the wrong level, Union. So if you want to join Discord, you just have to go back and upgrade to the right level already. So I don't think anything has changed here with the gainers. Let me look at Tesla actually. Tesla is at 137. Ooh, my goodness. Dipskis, dipskis, dipskis all over the place. Again, we wanted dipskis. Puts are for winners. Right? We wanted dipskis. I don't think there's a more perfect picture of like, we wanted these dips. The market was way too hot, right? Like I said, if we're gonna run into the end of the year into elections, if these guys are gonna turn it and start saying, "Oh my goodness, we need to cook the books, cook the numbers." Why? Because the economy is strong and we need the market to rally into the elections so everybody feels good. When do we get the dip? Far, far away from elections. Now, now, now. Right? So dipskis. Anyway, so let's see if Tesla can stay above. If Tesla was testing the 200, that would be nice. Right? 234. No more redness. I don't want to be spanked no more. Donald, good. Good. Reverse split, that is it is. It's a reverse split, yeah. They announced that they were doing a split today. Acorn. Yeah, they announced a split. Choo, 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 choo. Announced a split. Yeah, I don't really see anything that stands out other than like MI and M for now as like a clear runner. So for now we wait. We wait. Puta for winners. On for had some news. Acquires Zen revenue business. Revenue Zen business. Okay, on for interesting. And then Lex had some news as well. Cool. So different on uh huh. Interesting. Interesting. Here you go. What's the best way to buy or invest in BTC? And the best way, like you mean like a broker? I mean, if you're buying or investing, then the best way is most likely to use a broker. You're gonna have to use one of these brokers, right? So whether that is, I mean, you can use even Robinhood. I think still has it, right? Yeah, yeah. You just use a broker and then get one of these wallets and transfer to a wallet. Yeah. Alrighty. So you can use crypto.com. You can use Coinbase. You can use any of those platforms. Um, Oh, you mean like okay? See, that's what I'm not sure. Is it like you mean DCA? Well, then that would be the best dollar cost average, right? So yeah, you use Fidelity. No, it's not available on Fidelity. Not available on Fidelity. It has to be a crypto supported platform. And I think even Webull still has it. And these are American brokers. I don't have access to them, so I know at some point Robinhood was finding ways to get rid of like, or to separate them. So I don't know if they have or if they did, but yeah. So dollar cost averaging, and then you have to yeah, Coinbase. There you go. You like Coinbase? Okay. If you have, if you ever have any questions, yeah. If you ever have any questions, crypto related questions, just ask in the again. You can always, if we're not on stream, just ask in the crypto channel, and all the criminals. Good morning, Troy. On and store it in a hard wallet. There you go. Right, so you can buy it on one of these exchanges and then get a wallet as well, and then transfer to the wallet. Uh, and then it's yours forever, forever, forever. So ATXI still looks interesting. We need to clear 32 cents there next. MINM is bouncing off that demand zone of the 50, so that's good. Next resistance is $5.10. And then what else? Omega is just consolidating there at 510, so it's going to need to stay above 510. Jeff Brands failed that resistance, not a huge surprise. Silo is absolute rubbish because it lost it all. And then since not really doing much. SPY, what are we doing? Slightly red this morning. Hopefully that doesn't drag Mara down too much. Mara is still holding 24, which is nice. You have a bit of resistance at 24.20 there. But yeah, not too bad. I'm actually going to leave up Mara and BTC here. What's going on? Sky, it's a split. It's a split. 43.4. Bitcoin is holding up well as the S&P goes down, so that's always a win. That's always a win. Uh, Good morning, Jax. This is the first time I've come on stream that being naked or dropping the baby was not the main topic. I know, right? It's way too early, you know? It's way too early. That's why we're not talking about nakedness and dropping babies. Don't worry. Stay long enough and you're going to hear stories about nakedness. Um, yeah. So average on silo is 219. Do you think it's wise to DCA? No. I don't know why I'm saying no without looking at the chart, but the answer is your average is 219. Absolutely not. Right. Rule number 269: don't send good money after bad money. Right. So, I mean, see, maybe, but if you dollar cost average, like if you add to your position, the intention has to be very clear. You sell it if it goes below, right? So if I was dollar cost averaging into this, maybe not the worst because it's like it lost it all already and came back to the bottom. Then get rid of it if it goes below 146 because that's basically where it started from, right? So yes, only if you plan on getting rid of the entire position if it goes below 146, right? The run basically started from here. This is when the run started. So if I'm buying it back at the beginning of like we came back down, don't hold it if it goes below that level. Good morning, Vizu. Coins are stuck on and where someone lost the key. I know, right? So you so back like when we streamed about crypto quite a bit, we like talked about stories of. There was one story in particular. I think this was a European story. Some dude had like millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, and then he threw the computer or like threw the drive away in the dumpster, and then he was asking the like the junkyard if he could go and like look for the computer or something. A lot of stories like that. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you don't want to be sending good money after bad money. People do that way too often without a plan, and then they end up losing more, right? Because now you've doubled your position. If it goes down, you lose a lot more, right? And also like we've kind of explained how to play these pre-market gain and like news plays, and this initial push is not it already. That's not it. 9 minutes to go. Everything looks a bit funky. Um, everything looks a bit interesting. Again, let me refresh the gainer list one last time here. I don't think anything has changed. Nope. Right. So a lot of questions about Acon. Again, Acon is a company that's done a split already. Let me take a look. So Acon. So they've done a split, and the stock has actually done not too poorly today, which is nice. But I would be very careful, please. I'd be very careful. Good morning, Pepe. And what's and thrust? And what's and thrust? Uh, okay, let's see here. Options. Breaking news: Crown Fiber Optics selected for fiber construction project in Arizona. Crown. So Crown has some news. CRKN. Selected for fiber construction project in Chandler, Arizona. I have no idea where that is, but anyways, the stock is only up. Like it's had that initial reaction. Everything has an initial reaction. Everything does, right? But if you FOMO into everything, you're gonna lose more than half of the time. So yeah, yeah. SMFL was another one that did really well this morning, and then it looks like it lost it all. Boomskis drop. And then it's done a good job consolidating off $1.96. So your entry is nice, Larry, and it's pushing now. So good job. High five. Good, good. Question for you guys in the chat though. 7 minutes to go. What's your favorite name going into the open? It's near Phoenix. Okay. What's your favorite name going into the open? Is it MINM? Is it ATXI? Is it Jeff Brands? Is it D's? Is it SMFL? Is it Bitcoin? Is it Mara? Is it what are you looking forward to the most, TM? Interesting. And last question too much of a virus. You're looking at OMGA and MINM. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I wish something was close to a breakout zone, right? I do like the way that MINM is setting up. As long as we stay above 470, I don't mind. So next is what you're looking at. Okay. ATXI has that potential double bottom anywhere between 27 to 202680. Yeah, 2680. So hopefully stays above that level. La, 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 la. Based on based off what you see on charts, Juan. I'm not sure I understand. Open I would tell. Holding, are you holding nothing, Josh? Yeah. Yeah, it's done a good job staying above $5. OMGA. What's the float on this thing? 21 million. Okay. That's why you didn't get the. I mean, 21 million isn't a massive float. There goes MINM with a bit of a curly curl. So again, I like this one as long as we stay above 470. Rockefeller, what do I think about Intel? What's your position in Intel? Give me the details. Give me the gossip. What's your position? Are you looking for an entry? Are you in it already? ATXI, Todd? Wow. Okay. Seems to be quite a bit of interest here. So yeah, like the last time we did, we created a double bottom at 27-ish. I'm just gonna call it 27, even though it's slightly below. So yeah, if we can stay above 27 for ATXI, that's a good thing. Volume will be needed for sure, Josh. When it was $48. Okay, good. Good. Thank you. Good. See, again, that's why I always ask, like, hey, what's your what inverse Kramer? This is why I will always ask, like, what's your position in this play? Because the answer will INTC, right? So you should be green on that position. So obviously we hit a supply zone and sold off. Market was clearly overly extended. So your puts at 48. Good job. Well done. It looks like it's gapping down this morning, so those puts should be green again. So high five. Good job. Right. The only concern you might have here now is you're approaching the chronal and you're approaching the breakout zone, right? So right, like this little breakout right there, you're approaching that level. So this level might act as a bit of a base at $45, right? So I'm not sure when these puts expire, but if they're expiring anytime soon, pay attention to that $45 level. If you have time, and then maybe you can wait to see what's happening, because if we break below 45 and then you're looking for a dipski all the way to 41.50 maybe. But for now, if your puts expire soon, be very aware of that 45 because you could get a nice bounce off 45. Alrighty, so don't go back to 48 though. Let's go, Mr. Chairman. Hello. Yeah, yeah. MINM. Yeah, as long as it stays above, Daniel. Yeah, 4 4 exactly, Josh. Bonjour, bonjour, Litz. Bonjour, bonjour. How are you? You sold your puts already, Virus? Yeah. Oh, I see one. I see. Oh, Rockefeller, your puts were based off Kramer. That's a pretty nice strategy. I like it. Kramer's. You know what's interesting is Kramer hasn't been saying a whole lot lately, though. He hasn't said a whole lot lately. Everything else he said has been about like rubbish. James Scrimmer. He's been too busy watching the Eagles. Nexi looking sassy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Nexi was on fire yesterday. Nexi. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's see if that thing can go from red to green though. If I were you, I would assume Omega would not break the anytime soon. Well, well, maybe perhaps. Again, watch $5.10 for support. Ciao, Bob. Good morning. Kramer is a scam. Well, to be fair, anything can be a scam. Come on, MINM, give us the bouncies. Okay. One last look at the scanners here. Na, 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 na. Huh. 58th? Yeah. So again, less than a minute to go, guys. If you haven't smashed a like yet, I would really appreciate that. If you could take a second and smash a like, please and thank you. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. All the fun stuff already. It's going up before the open. Yes. Well, that's what happens when people see something actually consolidating really nicely. You're more inclined to buy in something that you to buy something that seems to have a nice base, right? So, but again, if you're not sure, just sit on your hands and wait for a bit, right? The levels will at some point present themselves. Anyways, there goes 520, and then back to 509, right? So again, volatility at the open as usual. So again, if you're not sure, just wait. No rush at all. 506. Omega is still holding that bottom there, which is interesting. ATXI is retesting that 27, right? So, and it's back to 28, 28.50. 28.50. There goes MINM. $5.30. 530. 532. And back down. Volatility, guys. Volatility. And then we're back to $5. Look at that, right? We just went from $5 and 34 cents all the way back down to $5. If you're not sure, sit on your hands and wait. Alrighty, cool. Nexi with a bit of a drop. Mara is below 24. Oh my goodness, Mara. Sheesh. Still green for the day though. Everything seems to be selling off. Everything except for SMFL. That's hitting new highs of new highs, not including pre-market. But yeah, so we do have that support though, close to 490, 480 for MINM. So hopefully we can stay above that level. Alrighty, stay above the demand zone there. Anywhere in that 480, 490 level, 490 range. If we can stay above that, then we should be okay. I would have liked the retest of 470, but might not get there. Uh, you wanted 41, Justin? Okay. Well, it's holding support for now, so that's good. Is potential bounce area for SPY? Yeah, for 468. Also the bottom from yesterday. So if we start going below that level, then we have a problem for everything. Right? We have problems everywhere. Look at Omega, guys. Omega said, "Hey guys, I hold $5. Good morning, Dan. I hold the 200 EMA. That looks really nice, right? So there goes 550. Ooh, we. So if you look to the left hand side, you have that resistance at 560, right? So 560 last fail. It's approaching that level. That's the weirdest circle I've ever drawn. Thanks to Dan. Anyways, so yeah, 550, 560 resistance. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna try and close above the nine. Josh, looks like it is. And MINM is slowly going towards that 480 level. So there you go. Yeah, beautiful bounce of the 200. Beautiful, right? So this is why we like the 200, right? So now you just have to worry about this double top at $5.60. Josh is smiling now because he's inside. He's inside, just smiling as the stock is pumping. There goes MINM. Like I've said multiple times, if you're unsure about what's happening with these stocks, give it the first few minutes at the open, guys. Right? Give it time. Give it time. Give it time. So we need to stay above that 470 level for MINM there. Crazy, crazy stonk. Crazy, crazy stonk. Omega said 460. Who 460? Who 460? Oh, okay, the 5 minute. Okay, there goes a break above $5.60, guys. 570. Looking good, looking sassy, and it looks like we are holding $4.70 for MINM, which is what we wanted, right? We wanted that thing to come close to $4.70. Why? Because 470 is a potential like clear double bottom. We sold off to 474, 475, pretty damn close, right? So, and then back almost to $5 here, right? So close, close, close. The question now is, can we get back above $5? The answer is yes, we can. Can we get back above $5, guys? Yes, we can. You're gonna hear a lot of this when elections come. you know? Can we make America do this? Yes, we can. Can we do this? Yes, we can. Anyways, there goes $5.70 for OMGA. So again, the level we wanted close to 470 almost hits, and then back to $5. The only problem we have now is that we're trending down for MINM. A bit of a downtrend. Omega is wild, wild, wild. 540. Okay, 540. It would have been nice to stay above 560. Actually, like close candles above 560, What a slacker. 555, 554, 552, 550. Other way, useless. The 540. 540, 542. Oh my goodness, Josh. When I say that's a perfect stop loss, Josh, that's a pretty nice. That's a perfect stop loss. That's a perfect stop loss you have. That's a perfect stop loss. You went right below the 9 and the VWAP, and it went all the way to $5.43 and exploded to 580, and now it's coming back down. But at least for now, it's holding the blue line and the VWAP really nicely. Yep, slacker, slacker. SMFL looks good. SMFL has actually looked really good this morning, right? Yeah, from pre-market to the open, and then just continuation. I know this one's crazy though. Be careful with it. Omega says I am. Look at that thing go! My goodness. Pre-market high for this thing was $6.44. Okay, nice, very nice. Need some consolidation there, or a dipski. A more aggressive dipski. Mara said hold. Oh yeah, Mara is at 23.65. Mara is falling like a tomato. Well, it was falling like a tomato. So like I said, if Mara can stay above $23, I don't mind. That's the level that I'm watching today for Mara. $23. $23. Stay above that, please. Yeah. Hold my beer. Let me do some boom skis. Yeah. I mean, again, this honestly, as much as we said 27 cents, this thing has not given you a single reason to buy at the open. ATXI, why? Market opening. What's the bias? Expected dip skis, and then wait for the consolidation. This ATXI is not doing any of that. None of it at all. MINM. Wait, that's a nice pivot bounce back to $5. It's a nice pivot bounce. I like the way that it's coming back though. To the abyss, back up. $6. It will, I believe. I believe I can fly. Next, he's still sitting at the double top, $6. M said, "Hold my beer. It's my turn." Yeah, so it looks like we retested that double bottom, right? So 5,470 and then bounced for M. So that level was quite nice. Yeah, out of it. Yeah, no, that's a good exit. That thing for some reason doesn't want to hold all the way up there, anyways, Josh. Like it's pushing, but then coming right back down, pushing and then coming right back down. So might as well. Might as well. Slacker. You're in at 480, Daniel. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, and then it pushed all the way to $5.14, and then came right back down. Everything just seems to want to push and not hold. Right, up, down. Look at that thing drop like a tomato now, right? So again, once you go green, what's the answer, Daniel? Don't go red, right? So from 480 to $5.15, stop loss hopefully was in there, right? Yeah. Hopefully your stop loss was in the green though, right? If your stop loss hits 90% of the time, it might as well be at a level that you'd be okay with. It's your monies, right? So don't give it too much room. Anyway, so here comes the ultimate retest. The ultimate retest. Beautiful. Actually, yeah, beautiful. Uh, Hmm. Uh, I think this one might be. That's if we get back into that range. If we get back into that range. Trisha, what's your question? Love it, Yogi. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Right? You scalp it quickly, Yogi, and you run away. Right? Or you set a stop loss in the monies and you run away. Right? So 450, yeah, that's not a bad entry. Hey, yeah, dang it, it's bouncing already. Yeah, I wanted that at 440. Yeah. The reason for that is again we had some solid resistance right there. Look at that. Ignore right the rest of it. Resistance, resistance. We know what happens. There's always a retest, right? And the retest potentially becomes the bounce level, right? Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, that's a nice entry. Of my hands, double dips. I certainly. Let's go, Omega. Yeah, OMGA. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Trisha, what's your question? Let me know. Not sure what the question is. If you put a ticker symbol. Dang. Yep. That thing bounced quicker than I was hoping for a bit of consolidation at that range, so we could so that signal could hit, but yeah, you're killing it. How I do? Let's go, Sky. Good job. Yeah, so we hit a dollar, $4.44. But too bad we could not consolidate in that range, though, because that's what I wanted. Good morning, Namir. I entered ATXO or ATXI, 28 cents. What do you think about my entry price? You're not too far off from like the entry price, right? My question for you is, what's your stop loss at? Let me know. What's your stop loss at? SMFL. Ooh, my goodness, that thing hit resistance and got slapped in the face with a Mullen truck. Dang. Anyways, again, I said this earlier. SMFL is one of those names that does this quite often. Pump and dump, right? Oh my goodness, guys. Dang, that thing bounced aggressively. Ooh wee. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Damn. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Damn. And then now how look at how quickly it's coming back down. My goodness. Oh my days. I was in out of 490 out of 510. Beautiful CM. Quick little scalp piece. Right? So, oh my goodness. And then came all the way back down to retest the same level again, guys. We hit that level again. That 444. 444 back to 470. My goodness, talk about volatility. Another 50%. Let's go, Daniel. High five. Let's go. It bounced off 580. It bounced to 580. Yeah, it hit 580. 582 to be exact. 582. And then came back all the way to the exact double bottom. Sky, crush it. Make sure you have a stop loss, Sky. Otherwise, I will find you and you're not going to like what I change your password to. You won't like it. It did. That's get filled your order at 445. There you go. So your order's been filled. Now the question is, can you just stay green, Alliance? Stay green, stay green, stay green. There goes 470. Come on. Now that we've hit the double bottom, give us the bouncy bounce. Come on. 457. 450. 451. 455. 57. My goodness, what a volatile stock. I would never stop loss. Well, you've been crushing it this morning, so don't lose the gains, please, is all I'm saying. There goes 460 and then back to 455, back to 460. Volatility, wild. Yeah. Yeah, it's back to do it back to 29 ATXI. So I think that was asking for that was Namir asking 28. Okay, there you go, Namir. You're back to green. Congratulations, you're green. ATXI. That's a nice pump, right? Nice pump. Pump, 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 pump. So am I going with this stock going up or going down? Quant, not sure what your question is. There goes 30 cents. My goodness, that's a solid bounce. Highs of the day, by the way, not including pre-market, because that's way higher, but that's a nice bounce. It's a rubbish. Rubbish. Yeah, don't go red, Namir. Don't go red. Don't go red. Don't go red. Don't go red. Right? Don't go red. Do not go red. Damn. Vapor? Oh my goodness. Dang. La, 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 la. So there you go. We hit that signal again, guys. We hit the signal again and it's still holding for now, right? So we keep hitting 445 and bouncing. So that thing needs to show us some vibes, you know? Some vibes. What I thought about the stock? Well, that's not the question that was asked though, Trisha. Right. If you ask me a question and you say ATXI question mark, I'm like, okay, well, I've been talking about this all morning. What do you mean question mark? Are you long? Are you short? Are you in it? Are you not in it? I have no idea, right? So if you have a question and you actually need help and you need an answer, it has to be a question that with a bit more effort behind the question. Alrighty, because then we can come back later and say, but that's what I wanted to know. It's not. It's not. There goes 470, guys. Lion, what's your stop loss at? Let's go, Yogi. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on now. Let's go. Amazing. Yogi's just scalping this damn thing, you know. He might be scalping a 445, 450, up and down. Oh, scalping something. Yogi, my goodness. Best day of the year so far. But I like that it's only been 2 days, 3 days. But that's amazing. That's amazing. Yogi, what's your best play of the morning so far? Best play of the morning. My goodness. And at Chili's today, Temple of the Gods. Okay, sounds good. That's Chili's. Well, I guess we do have Chili's in Canada. I was about to say that's a UK thing, isn't it? Choice. Will it hold up, JA? That's a question that cannot be answered. A question that cannot be answered. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, it's halted. There you go. That's never a question I can answer, though. Never, ever, ever. Yeah, you've been scalping that thing off the 200 and off the 200 and off the 200s. You made monies on ATXI and MINM, Yogi. Beautiful, beautiful. All the place, all over the place, stealing monies. So yeah, let's see if that thing can stay above $5 again here, Josh. 510 demand zone. ATXI 30 cents, then back down, and then back down. Alrighty. Oh, what level did we hit on that? There you go. How about Mara? Again, Mara needs to stay about $23. I think Mara is on the right hand side. Yeah. Bitcoin is actually pushing. Oh my goodness, guys. Bitcoin is pushing there. 43.7. Good morning, Scott. Yeah, I'm surprised Mara is slacking with that push. Surprised there's a lot of slacking there. Yeah, Bitcoin is absolutely crushing in there with those candles. Crushing it with those candles. Lion, did your stop loss hit? Where did you put your stop loss at? Trading rule number 42. Your significant other should not be able to tell by your demeanor whether you're up or down on the day. Oh my goodness. That's a rule for Mark. Mark, that's a rule for you. Oh my goodness. ATXI is back above 30 cents though, which is good. So new highs of the day. Your next resistance is 32. 32 pennies. There goes 31. 31 pennies. There goes a break above 31. 31.50 highs. 31.50. So again, resistance at 32 cents. You exited, you made money in the mirror. Congratulations. Good job. Well done. Well done. That's the goal. That's the goal. Always keep dry powder for web shopping as a distraction to row number 43. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm surprised Mara is. Anyways, either way, it's done a good job holding above support, so that's good. Into the clouds and demand more. Yeah, that thing broke down. That thing broke below that support, right? So again, we like double bottoms. Like double bottoms are nice. You know, the retest of the breakout is nice. Once you start testing levels over and over, it becomes weak, right? The third time, the fourth time, I don't like that, right? Also, I've mentioned a few times when we're getting to a level for the first candle, maybe do your best to ignore that first candle because you're testing support for the first candle. Yes. What happens if it breaks though? Right? What happens if it doesn't hold? Right? We know 445 is support, right? So, but I would always look for the second candle. Already, hopefully that makes sense. There goes a Mara with a bit more of a, something, a bit of a bounce. Double tops there for ATXI. ATXI. Yeah, Josh sold most of it at 580, right? And then he put a stop loss on the other one. So 580 was a nice exit because it's down to 480 now. Anyways, ATXI back to 3150. 3150. Uh, Wait. Okay, let me take a look. La, 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 la. Let me look in Nexi. Okay, let me take a look. Nexi the goats and ATXI looks nice. It's finally breaking above 32 cents. Um, hmm. Let's see here. 550. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, catching. Yeah, that's not a that's entries. Okay, yeah. I like it if it can stay above $5.54 already. Okay. Uh, if only it can stay above that level already. Let's see. Okay, let me actually take a look at that before we do this. $11.21. Meh. Alrighty, moving on. ATXI still looks really good, especially now if it can stay above 32 cents. Breakout, hold. MINM seems to be bouncing up the 200. See why we like the 200, guys? Right, 200 in a demand zone, $4.24. Ooh, and then bounce. Right, so we've seen this happen quite a few times, right? A few times. A few times. Let me send a message here. Uh, yeah. Unless that's my time zone. Unless that is my time zone. Uh, Unbelievable. That's pretty funny. Anyways, minimum money 350. Is that like the is that like the standard now? It is, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Let's see. 52. Hmm. Take a look at that actually. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. 350 was yeah, I don't know if anybody else wants that except for Eric. Eric the criminal. Oh yeah, Mara Beauty. Ooh wee Mara. Ooh wee Mara. Ooh wee Maras. Ooh wee Mara. Incoming. Oh yeah, no, that's a nice run for Bitcoin. I'm surprised it took this long for Mara to catch up, but Mara's at the highs of the day now. Mara at the highs of the day. Yeah, yeah, no, that's a solid bounce of the 200, right? Demand zone in 200 in a demand zone. There's nothing better, right? So that's a really nice curl, a very nice curl. It's curling. Yeah, I see it how it is. Yeah, yeah, you can have resistance here at 470 though. 470 resistance, Eric. 470 resistance. 470 resistance. The reason I say that is because we've actually used the 50 EMA as support for most of the day today. So now it's on the way up. It's struggled to reclaim and actually close above. So it needs to break above 470 and stay above the damn 470. Break and hold. Break and hold. So for now we hit 470 and then back to 466. OMGA below the 200. That's a problem. Right? When you go below the 200, you have a problem. You have a problem. Mara is on fire. Ooh wee. My goodness, Mara. Dang, that's nice. Very nice. Ooh wee. 2450, 2460 at the almost at the highs. And then came back down. Nice run. La la la. Low float with high volume. Yep, it broke above it. There goes 480. Broke and closed. It actually closed exactly at the above the 50 on that candle, and then the next candle took it over. Next candle said my turn. I guess it's my turn. Uh, we have 80. Oh my goodness, that thing is falling like a tomato. 53. 53. And then bridge. Bridge. Interesting. 28 pennies. And the MINM, that 200 was quite nice. That was a beautiful area. Beautiful. You have the green zone, you have the 200, and then you have the cross above the 9, and then the 20, and the kernel. Boom skis, $5. $5. Why is it that your chart looks different than mine? Your candles are green, and my candles are reds. On your candle, well, your candles are red, mine are green. Uh, it's because my candles are never really. You're out of 512. Oh my goodness, good job, Sky. Sky, you're crushing it today. My candles are not really like they're less of like candles. If you're using regular candles, your candles will not match. Mirror at the highs of the day. It's because yeah, it's because of the algo. Because of the algo. La 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 la. Yeah, Mara looks good. Looks good. La 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 la. La. Yeah, I don't like what that thing's doing. Yeah. Don't like what it's doing. Again, stop loss has to be in this one, right? The only thing I was interested in here was that it was getting a lot less selling at the bottom in a demand zone. But that's why that stop loss has to be like right there. Because if it goes below, it's going to drop a lot further than that, right? So has to be in there. Anyways, moving on. Mera highs of the day, Joe. It was back to 25. Let me see. Oh, I see why. Yep. And then Mera on the scanner. Okay, I don't like that. With chaos. And then Joe, saving your calls. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lion. Yeah. I was hoping it would stay above the 50 at the very least. That's why the stop loss had to be moved above 50. Because if you wait for below 50, if it drops, it's gonna drop too quickly, right? So yeah, I think yeah, anywhere close, anywhere above 50 was good. Bit of a gamble. Bit of a gamble. Let's see. La, 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 la. Oh, you mean the colors of the candles? Oh no, that's easy. Uh, that's easy. So when you see a red candle on my screen, right? So when the inside of the candle is red. So for example, like right there. This is just stuff I don't have to tell you though, right? Because it's all of a Discord, right? So when you see a candle that's going up, the body of the candle is green, like you see the boxes around the candle is green, but the inside is red. That means it's going up. The price action is going up, but the selling pressure. You can kind of see what happened after that though, right? We went up, but it still crashed, right? So then when you see a candle that is let me look for let me look for one of these. To all these ones are basically all the same. So for example, right there, you see how the candle is red, like the inside is red, but the outside is red. Like the outside is red, but the inside is green. That means even though it's selling off, the price action is going down. There's buying pressure that is coming in, and then eventually it goes up, right? Like right there. These are beautiful candles, right? The inside is red, the inside is green, the body is green, right? The outside is red, right? So that means the price action is going down, but there's buying pressure inside, and then it goes up. And then the opposite is just for the opposite. Alrighty, like right there, right? You can see that the price action is again the price action is green, but the selling pressure, right? And then we go to the abyss, to the abyss. Does that make sense, Eric? Or whoever was asking. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. Anyways, moving on. Lots of resistance here at $5 for MINM. Oh, you mean for Mara? Delta? Delta. Oh my goodness. Taking my after last month. That's a holiday. Wow, wow, wow. Take yeah, no, you should take a slow page. La, la. Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like that one bit. Let's see. Mara's at 25, guys. Oh my goodness. uh, 2508. 25. My goodness, Joe. Congratulations. Beautiful. And those calls are printing, 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 printing. QS is running. Quantum scape. No, Eric, I was just explaining those candles because I don't know if you're asking about the candles. IDAI announces patent filing for groundbreaking AI-powered facial recognition technology. IDAI. Okay, we might need to watch IDAI at the end of the day. Like not now, but at the end of the day, because these things tend to run like after hours. The patent stocks. You know. No, that thing was a bit of a disaster. Beauty Mara, Mara, Mara tomato. Uh, uh, oh, resistance for Bitcoin. Let me take a look. BTC. We failed at the first two candles. First two candles are 44. Is that an alert? No. La 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 la. Oh yeah, Eric. Yeah, yes, yes. 550. Okay, Marigold, new highs. No position needs to stay above 380 for your entry, Orion. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Interesting. Uh, 5, 10, 25. Cool. Cool. Level 4, it's recent swing. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice to. It would be nice to close above 44, though. That's for sure. That would be nice. 30. Huh. No way of guessing that, though. No way of guessing that. The 1 minute, if retraces to that level, the 9. Yeah. Z9. 27 for Mera. He wants it now. Behind. I'm not sure why it's doing that for you. Let me take a look. Mera, beauty, ATXI falling to the abyss for now. Stupid stock. Okay, let me take a look. NXTP. Uh, A nice little bounce. Cool. Yeah. And then Mara is also kind of retesting for now. A retest. Can I get a crash to 380? No. 380 would be right there. Yeah. Support around that area. That's kind of that's the support we had this morning before the explosion, right? 380, 370, 380, this level. And then it took off. So you're asking it to go back down to that level. Maybe. 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 Oh yeah, that 24 is going to be that 44 is going to be a problem as usual for BTC, right? So 44 back to 43.8. Not that it's a big drop. Yeah, even if that thing goes all the way down to 43.7 or 43.680 and holds that 50 and the demand, then you should be okay. There goes Omega. Omega says, "Hey guys, back above $5." Josh, did you get back into this? Ryan, what's your position in JFBR? There's the stupid stock. there's the uh, there's the stupid stock. The spread is very stupid. Spread is stupid on that thing. No, you're not in. Okay, you're just looking for potential play. Yeah. Well, let me take a look. So Jeff Brands. No. You might have missed that entry. Actually, you might have missed it. Close. Close. Yeah, your entry would be anywhere between 390 and 380. Double bottom or higher low. Oh my goodness, Omega. Oh my goodness. Is that the high of the day? It is. Wow. Makes me laugh because the stupid thing doesn't move. Oh my goodness. What a scam. Anyways, yeah, no, Omega looks good. It's nice that it's able to come back like this. Stopped out between break even. You got stopped out. Yeah, this stock has been quite annoying today, actually. Oh yeah, you got stopped out right there. Yeah, yeah, low volume, high spread. I was hoping that thing would do some nice things, Justin. But yeah, I bet you at some point it's gonna pick up some volume, but still, it's taking its sweet time. Let's go, Doug. Come on, Doug. Come on. Come on. I got in at 549. So you basically got the left hand side breakout. Oh my goodness. I like it. I like it very much. I like it. So we had a conversation last night. Well, not last night when we did our one on one yesterday, and it's funny because like we did one on ones with two different people, and they had the same questions, right? And the question was like, why do I like how do I FOMO? Like, why do I FOMO? I always FOMO at the wrong time. How do I FOMO? And Doug has been crushing it today, crushing it, absolutely crushing it. I like it. So it's nice when when you know when to FOMO because there's a time to FOMO. It's called educated FOMO, right? So well done, Doug. Well done. 580. Yeah, right. It's crazy, Wes. Know when to FOMO. Mm, OMGA 94 $6 resistance. Interesting. Oh, MOBX. Okay. Dangerous. Dangerous. Danger. Yeah. Mara is bouncing back to 25 almost. No, I think it's impressive how well OMGA's been able to come back. So 590 double tops resistance, even though it pushed all the way to resistance to $6, the resistance is 590. It's a double top, right? At some point we might dip ski like we have now and maybe go for a cup and handle. But for now, that $596 is resistance. Wait. Educated FOMO. What does it stand for again? Troy? Okay, sounds good. It's cold this morning. Yeah, yeah. Lori, you got stopped out. Yeah. Where did you put your stop loss at, Lori? What did you put your stop loss at? Let's see if we can. What did you buy at, and what did you put your stop loss at? Look at Nexi now. Nexi reclaimed the stupid level, and then said, "Hey guys, laugh at me. I'm gonna laugh at you while I go up." Right? I'm gonna laugh at you while I creep up now. Oh yeah. Yeah, just don't do it too much, Troy. And then you're really gonna find out. Mara, back to the highs, Joe. Back to the highs. Can I? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Anyways, um, so MOBX, Mobix Labs. Load. Okay, that's the 1 minute. I mean, I can kind of see why this one has a bit of interest, just because it's coming of the abyss. So that's good. All-time lows 268. Okay. Well, honestly, with a name like this, if you're in it already and you're green, cool. If you're not, you can kind of see where it has resistance, right? At this point, 380. Okay. Four. Okay, there you go. Right. At this point, honestly, right. So your entry, that entry, you should be looking for anywhere close to like the 70 and the 60, like anywhere around that between the VWAP and the demand zone is what you're looking for, right? And I like that it's creating this nice little higher low pattern and it's trending up like that. That's perfect, right? Higher low, but your resistance is quite clear though, right there, resistance. So it's gonna need to find a way to get above that. Break above $4, hold, and then you're looking for 420. Above 420, then there's a lot more room to the upside. There goes a demand zone bounce for ATXI. 650. Cool. Oh my goodness, guys! Look at Marigo. Yeah. So you got in at 529 and you got stopped at 499. Okay, I'll take a look, Lori. Already, you have a buy at 380. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, no, it's trending up nicely. MOBX. Just you're close to resistance than you are to. So you got in at 5 529 was your entry, and then your stop loss is 499. I bet you your stop loss. I bet you got in. Okay. Yeah, you must have gotten. You got in right there, or maybe right there actually. Nope, we never hit five below though. Yeah, you got in right there. Lori, your entry was right here, and then we dropped. So your entry was your stop loss. Like just when it hit your stop loss, it went a lot lower though, right? So yeah, and then it came back, and then formed higher lows. Your entry was a bit on the dangerous side though, wasn't it? A bit on the dangerous side. Why? Because it's trending down. Like it has these fat red candles, right? You're buying the fat red candles on the way down. Entry right there, and then stop loss right there. So always wait for that consolidation, Lori. Wait for consolidation. Wait for when you're seeing all these fat red candles like that. Nope, 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 nope. This is a bit more hopeful. Even if you fail right there, it's a bit more hopeful. It's consolidating. At least you're getting some type of green. You know, some type of green. And there goes Omega. We're back to 590, 594, 594, 550 to 594. Retest of the breakout. And a drop again. Back to 550. Crazy volatile stock. Crazy volatile. Welcome, welcome, Lori. Yes. We're still failing at 40. Oh wow, Bitcoin broke about 44. BTC broke about 44. BTC 44 broken. Question now is how long can we stay above that level? Any hope, MNM? Um, Hope is not a strategy. So I need a better question, please and thank you. What's your position? M&M, M&M. That retest of $23 today for Bera was perfection. Perfection. Why was it perfection? Because that's the bottom from yesterday. That's like the closing. So a push and a retest of the previous close, and then a push again. Highs of the day. Nice. Very nice. Bitcoin is looking good. Very nice. Like I said again, Bitcoin looks nice. So I don't quite understand where all the fear is coming from. Um, I don't understand when it's still in the same range. So okay, I'll fix that later. The 21s, yeah. Yes, yes. Speed scalper surface. Yeah. There goes new highs of the day for Mera. Beauty. And the 20s yesterday, congratulations. Yeah, I remember you saying it. $7 is your target, but it never bounced. Yeah, well, yeah, lovely green. What's your entry price, M&M? What's your entry price? What's your stop loss? It's one thing to have a target like, hey, I hope MINM goes to $7. Your daddy or your mommy doesn't run the market though, right? You can't just come to the market and say, you know what, I want $7. The market will say, who's your daddy? Who's your mommy? Do they work for the nat for the exchange? Do they work for Mara? No. Okay. Are they maybe like janitors at the office? No. Okay. Do you like these? Okay. So what's your stop loss at M and M? Put a stop loss, manage the position, and then if it goes to $7, that's amazing. But that's stuff that's out of your control, you know. Yeah, out of your control. Yeah, and you know what's annoying is you've been to above $5 multiple times. I bet you didn't sell it because you were waiting for $7. So you're going from green to red, green to red, green to red, green to red over and over because you're waiting for a specific number, right? So I hope it gets there. Again, it's found some really good support above. Actually, entry, yeah, it's found some really good support above like 440, 430. So that's good. Hopefully, you can get more another push all the way up there so you can make monies, but don't uh don't diamond hand stuff because and there goes ATXI back to 30 cents. Okay. What would you guys do with Mara? What would you guys do with Mara underwater 2602 from a few days ago? Yeah, your entry was yeah, yeah. So again, Mara looks good, right? Mara looks really good to me. Um, I would again. So the one thing that we don't know for now is how it's gonna close. Like if this thing was closing the way like the way it's pushing now, I would say swing it. But it's still really early in the day, right? So you might have to wait to make that decision at the end, right? For now, though, again, when you're red on something, like when you go from 26 all the way to $20, you see like a huge red balance in your account, right? Where let's say that's $100, which it's not, right? It's not $100, right? So I think you're fine for now. But so now when you see that $100 like redness, what you have to think of now is when you recover, when you go from $20 to 25.50, like you've recovered everything almost. You're down almost like just over 50 cents, which isn't bad because you were down $5. That's impressive, right? So now the question you have to ask yourself is, okay, I was down $100. Is there a number now that I don't want to go below? Like, is it $10? Is it $20 that I'm not willing to go below? Right? You almost have to figure that out and then put a stop loss at the price and say, you know what, I was down $100. I don't want to feel that pain again, right? Maybe now my stop loss is going to be at $5, $10, $20, right? But again, I think at the end of the day, depending on how we're closing, that should give you a clear message of what to do. La, 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 la. Not until that thing decides to get a bit more volume, Rusty. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? I was hoping that it would stay above. So what I was watching earlier was that we just kept bouncing on 550, right? The first time we got to 550 this morning, we bounced all the way up to $6. And then we did again. We did it again, right? And then bounced back to 590. But then we were getting weaker. So I was hoping we would stay above just because a bit of consolidation. So until that thing can find a way to get back above 550 and consolidate for a bit longer, I'm sure it's going to be a watch still, right? It's still going to be on watch. I'm going to leave it up here, but it needs to get back above 550. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. By the way, happy birthday, Alan. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. And also, you're holding multiple crypto names, right? So you don't have to, if you're feeling like you're red on all of them, right? Uh, then you could just say, you know what, like if one hits, I could hold the other one, right? Yeah, your entry was quite high. Oh my goodness, quite high, right? If I look at the 4 hour, yeah, your entry was quite high, and then we dipped to the perfect entry spot, $20. Oh my goodness, you would have been smiling now with that $20 entry. So don't chase these things, please. Don't chase these things. They always find a way to dip. It doesn't matter how like excited you are about a name. Like, oh my goodness, Bitcoin is gonna be the best ever. Yes, it's still gonna dip though. Mara is still gonna dip, right? And that was a perfect dip, right to support, and then back to 25. Cool. Omega is just going sideways there. It's because the real Omega is sleeping. Sleeping. There he goes. Speaking of sleeping, he's waking up. Waking up, Omega. There goes 590. CDIO. Okay. Okay, Omega is not sleeping. BERU is bouncing. I'll take a look. I will take a look. Ski. Another penny stock. That thing's rode the blue line so nicely. So nicely. Guarantee 10 cents. I like that. Yeah, that's the way to go. You have to find ways to guarantee monies. Find ways to guarantee the profits. Green light. Uh, na, 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 na. Okay, perfect. Yeah. See, Nexi keeps playing stupid games. Like Nexi's back above 550. The good thing is that at least it's found somewhat of a range, but stupid. Yeah, the spread is annoying. The volume is annoying. Its face is annoying. So, good morning, Chris. Good morning. You buy more? Will hit $8. Will Omega? Will Omega? You're telling or asking? You're telling. Okay. Well, I mean, it's breaking $6 for now, and it's going back below. So at least it's hitting new highs, right? Constantly. So yep. At least it's hitting highs. OMGA. I mean, with a name like that, with a name like that, how could it not pump? 120%. Did you get rid of the other half of the position, Josh, or you're just holding it? 96.15. Cool. It's actually done a good job of like consolidating and then giving you higher lows, right? When it hit the bottom and consolidated, right, it's been trending up, straight up, right? Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Yeah, it's done a really good job. Yeah, yeah. The news is strong. So is the performance. Very nice. Yeah, partnership. Yeah, research partnership with Novo Nordisk. La, 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 la. You out of it? Okay. Nice copy for sure. Nice copy. Choo, 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 doo. Uh, hmm, interesting. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, Josh had to shift focus to BTC. Unbelievable. Can you tell me what you think about Acon? You're in at 314, and the algo has a resistance at 340. Is that correct? Let's take a look. Acon. You're in at $3.14. At least your entry is good. 340. Huh. You might be looking at a different time frame then. So your next resistance here is just below the 50 EMA. Alrighty, so $3.30 is your first resistance, and then you're looking for the pivot at 350. So 330 and then 350. Those would be your next two levels. La, la, la. You might be looking at a different time frame. I'm looking at the 1 minute. Okay. La, 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 la. It's half as good as 20 cents. Yes. Yes, yes. Yep. Mara holding $25. I retested the previous resistance. You know what's funny is Acon just popped. As soon as you asked about it, Frank, Acon said, "Wait, are we talking about me? Oh my goodness, this is me." There goes that 330 resistance level, Frank. $3.30. Good job. Cool. And there goes 330, Acon. You just had to say something, Frank. Yeah, no, MINM has had some really good support at 420, 430, Justin. So, and there it goes. Okay. Beautiful bottoms. Actually, perfect double bottom. Interesting. Okay. You're looking at the 5 minute. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, it's kind of relaxing at 330 for now, but it looks good. It's curled off really nicely off support of a double bottom. Really nice curl. Yes. Ready. Ready, ready. Yeah, it's trying to. 463. Trying to. Do 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 do. Yeah, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you're not a member yet, click the link from Nine Bots and come join us. Come join us. Huh. To the moon. To the moon. Yeah, it looks like it failed at that resistance, kind of. Failed at resistance. Omega with a sell off. 550 support. 555. HLP had a pop. Okay. 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 La, 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 la. Take a look at that. Cool. Oh, you had to stop at 325? Okay. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good job. Good job, Frank. I went into Mera too high and it was down $1,000. My heart was pounding and I went back to the technicals, my guts, and got out in the end with a gain. It was painful, but I learned from it. Beautiful, Emer. Beautiful. Good job. Well done. The technicals, the technicals, the technicals. Let's go, nine tails. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, no, beautiful. Yeah, that's a lot of monies to be down and then recover. So well done. Technicals no fail. Technicals no fail. Where's the entertainment? Well, tell the songs to move, Pepe. Or you can go dance outside if you want. Go dance outside naked, you know, and then you'll be very entertained. The music? Do you not hear music? You want me to sing instead? I'll sing. Dad might not like it though, but I'll sing Amazing Grace to you. Amazing Grace, how sweet. Yes. You happy now? Let's go. Before joining and meeting you all, I would have sold out. See, that's very common, isn't it? Right, where you hold something and then you're deep red and you're like, oh my god, this thing is gonna kill me. I'm down $1,000. I should sell it. But then you don't realize that you're selling it as it's hitting support and then it goes boom skis. And then you're like, but every time I sell, it goes up. Every time I buy, it goes down. Well, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. With discipline, exactly. Sing him the Mars song. You're about to be entered. You're about to be entered. Is that the Mars song? Yes. Yes. Uh, la, 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 la. Yeah. The technicals, guys. Right? I know Mara had so much hype. Lots and lots of hype. It's one thing to have the hype, but you still have to follow the technicals. Technicals win. You're looking for the next level. You're in 245. Okay. BKY. Right. $2.45. This thing needs volume. My goodness. Yeah. Yeah. The next level is 350. And please make sure you have a stop loss. Please make sure you have a stop loss. Make sure you have a stop loss. We're in at 245. 245. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Your entry is actually quite good. Safe. Entry is quite good because you bought at the bottom, right? Consolidation off the bottom. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to be able to do, right? So yeah, that doesn't change again. So your next level is 350 for resistance. Anywhere between 340 and 350. 340, 350 resistance. Lots and lots of resistance there, right? That's your fail level. So resistance. America's mid got by. Still down on Wolf. No, don't chase it. Exactly. Don't chase Allen. Right. That thing had to dip. Okay. Was I know, right? Yeah, you're down a lot of monies. You're down a lot of monies. Yeah, you're down a lot of monies. Again, Boomski's three small position size. MSAI. MSAI. Yeah, that thing is more of a swing for sure. It needs volume. Volume on volume. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Exactly. Don't go chasing waterfalls, or you will slip and fall into the water. And then, anyways, let me end it there. I will end it there. 572 per share. I bought Omega. La, 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 la. I finished the damn song. Oh, grabbing falling knives. Uh, See, I don't even know the names, Justin. TLC. I have no idea what their names are. Not a clue. Nexi is such a stupid stock. It keeps going back and forth, but at least it seems to have found a bit of a bottom. You have a meeting, Sky? Okay, sounds good. See you later. See you later. Everything is very stagnant. Very, very stagnant. Mara with the bounce. With the bouncy bounce. La, la. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, no, that doesn't work, does it? Does not work. Mohammed went FOMO into this. Went FOMO and time in hand. Anyways, moving on. MINM has done a good job holding that same support. So resistance, $4.80. So M&M, hopefully you have a plan for your position there, though. Hopefully you have a plan for your position. Bitcoin is still at 44. Okay, 44. Isn't it interesting though, like how slow it's been this week? Like after lunch, well, like after the first 2 hours, lunch for some of you guys, but yeah, like it's been quite slow. It's slow. Yes, Mohammed. Yes, yes, yes. Damn, that's savage. Oh my goodness. Stop at 1740, Troy. Okay, good job. That's a perfect play. That's a really good play. Right, anywhere around that range, 420, 430, Mr. Chairman. 475. Beautiful exits. Good job. Scalp criminal. Criminal. Good job. Look at Nexi. Someone's FOMOing into Nexi. It's not you. Someone's FOMOing into Nexi. There goes Nexi. 575. Interesting. Interesting. uh, yeah, it looks way better. I just hate that it's had to like do what it's done, like just unnecessary volatility. Just unnecessary. Na, 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 na. Unnecessary. And then the spread is so stupid too. You tell that I'm not happy with the price action. Can you tell? I FOMO on Lex. Bexy? Who's Bexy? Bexy, your spouse's name or what? Did you FOMO? And you bought. Well, first of all, I know you're lying because that thing doesn't have that much volume. Yeah, the spread is ridiculous. Well, it looks like it's improving, but yeah, need some water. Nexi, okay. Well, you're green on that place, so don't go red. Lazy, don't go red. If you bought one share, 100 shares, don't go red. New year all, but it's been I know, right, Dan? I'm surprised it's been this slow. Yeah, surprised. Awesome. Cool. The bids are moving up though. The beats are moving up, 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 up. So yeah, again, if it's something that was in the watch list, you might have been able to play it, right? So the last two times we rallied, I think we failed at 605. Yeah, 605, 610. So yeah, maybe. Well, lazy, I don't believe you. Become a member and then we'll talk. I don't believe you. Yeah, I don't believe you bought it. So become a member and then we'll talk. On the day I come, I know, right, Dave? I know. That's okay. Don't worry. There will be plenty of boomski days. Plenty of boomski days. Don't you worry. So slow, isn't it? Like it's moving up and it's just lagging. Come on. Come on, come on. 40, a drop below. Little push. I feel like that liquidity grab. And then a retest double bottom 540. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Failing? Let's go. Yep. There's a nice little block at 592. I'm surprised it took you this long. I'm surprised it took you this long to say something, Dan. By the way, my chicken soup was so good. Yeah, it looked really good actually. And also the weather was like turning like colder yesterday. So when you sent me that, I was like, oh my goodness. That would be amazing right now. You know? Soup is the my goodness. Chicken soup, oh my goodness. Warms your heart. And you're all smiley, you know? But nope, Dan decided that. Anyways, yes, yes, yes. La 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 la. Breads and sipping. Is anyone holding Nexi? If you're holding Nexi, type in yes in the chat. Type, give me a yes if you're holding Nexi. Yeah. I'm not receiving notification of the hot rate signals. I receive when you are going online. When you can you please check on the side soda. Uh, and drink hot tea. Enjoy the thirsty Thursday. Let's go, Mister. Let's go. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Have a wonderful rest of the day. I'm not receiving notifications. Sido, what's your Discord name? Yeah. What's your Discord name, Sido? Let me know. JFBR is trying. Okay. Jeff Brands. Jeff's Brands. Yeah, it's gonna need to. It's really gonna need to stay above that 390. It's played with that level all day today. For some reason, my cooking annoys. I am not jealous. Well, yes, I am. I don't want Dan barbecuing because the weather's too nice, and then he's barbecuing. You kidding me? Like the weather's nice and you're barbecuing? Like how the hell will I? How can I not be jealous? Unbelievable. And then. Hmm, let me see here. That's your name. Okay, I just want to send you a message here and see. Yeah, you should. So what you have to do, Saito, what you have to do is go into the HT signal channel in Discord and click on the bell at the top right hand corner and see if your notifications are on. That's what you have to do. That's why he eats cookies. He eats out a lot. No, I don't actually. I hate. See, like, yeah, I don't like eating out because the food is usually not as amazing as like you want it to be. See, but then when we went to Vegas, though, the food was at a different level. So that's I had to take leftovers, and nothing was left, Josh. So that's different. But like just but yeah, yeah. What happened to your name? What do you mean? Like on stream? Not sure. Yeah, I eat out once in a while though. Choo, 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 choo. I like a good donair, and then yeah, it's not a whole lot that I crave. Vegas has the goods, yeah, but then again, maybe it's just Canada. Canada doesn't have good food to eat out. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. I think if I eat out, I either like do like a it's a Filipino restaurant, and then there's a Caribbean place, and then it's a donair. That's it. Well, I go to like this one Indian place like once in a while, but like that's once every few months, and it's good. Good, good. It's like all you can eat at the Indian place. Ooh, we come to France. Great food. I bet. I bet. All messages or only mentions. Maybe click on all messages. When it says, let me take a look. Yeah, just click on all messages. Caribbean food, yeah, Caribbean food is you're Filipino, yeah. I see that's I think the Filipino place is the one that I've been to. I go to the most. But yeah, Indian food, yeah. So it goes Filipino, donair, and then Caribbean, and then Indian food. Indian every day. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. Half Chinese, half Filipino. Very cool. Yeah. Summer 2024. Come to Nashville in the summer, and I'll serve you some slow cook. Oh my goodness, you don't need to say anymore. Cowboy. Oh my goodness. I like food. If you can't tell that I like food, I like food. So I like food. La, 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 la. Double bottom forms. Looking for double bottom on MINM. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully it stays above it, Ryan. Looking for possible entry for a set at 220. Exit at thoughts and volume. Okay, let me take a look. So a set. Um, you're looking for an entry around 320 with potential target at 330. Yeah, the only problem here is the way that it's slow. Like it's very slow. I mean, the one thing that I would the one place that it's having issues is that moving average, like right there, right? It's having issues already. Let's see. So it's having issues right there at 322, 222 Rusty. Right. So let me delete that line again. So you see how we have the 50 EMA sitting there and it's constantly testing for the last 10 minutes. And for some reason, it doesn't want to go above. You're better off waiting for that thing to clear $2.22. If not, well, maybe we deep skis to retest this area, $2.15, 214 to give you a double bottom, right? We pushed all the way there, but we're stalling. So you either wait for that thing to break or come back all the way down there and then go back up. Uh, Test. And I would have to send a message that's going to alert everybody else. Or you're going to have to wait for the next signal or something. Wait for the next signal. Next is still looking okay there. Still looking okay. MINM is still holding 440, so he's holding. It's going back to $12 now. Alt. Okay, nice wheel. Very nice. Very nice. There goes your dip skis. It's slowly dipping there, Rusty. Right? So there goes. 217. 260. It actually hit 216 and then bounced a little bit there. Back to 219. Right? So yeah. So when you see something stalling like that, you're better off letting it do its thing and get above the stally level, or let it dip and give you a better entry price. Because then you're just playing with fire, right? So if it can stay above 216 too, that's not too bad. It's better than 220, right? Moving on. Let me take a look at some of these names. Na, na, na. Yeah, that's a good question, Dan. Na, na, na. And then ALT. Nice run for sure. It's a nice breakout actually. That was a very nice breakout. 1020. Very nice breakout. Which Discord room should I be in? The one that says HT Signals, Bizzle Box Productions. Okay. Come on, Nexi. Come on, Nexi. Give us a push. We have like what 20 minutes, 10 minutes left. Give us a push, please. Give us a push. Mara 2480. Did you sell those? I bet you Joe sold those calls and then went to work. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. You're in it? You're in it, Wes? Nice. Research results. Well, I mean, if it's running today, then that's a good thing. So you might have to sell it before the news comes out. Well, yeah, we know what happens when there's expected news, right? Buy the hype, sell the news. Unless the news is going to be amazing. Sido, I think Josh sent you posted a message in Discord. So did you see that message, Sido? Did you get that notification? For you, weren't getting. Yeah, I wonder if he's getting anything at all though. Anything at all. La, la, la. 194 small position. Okay, nice, nice focus. Channel in the hit the bottom range and bounce. Beautiful, Wes. Beautiful. Good job. Good job. Well done. Let me see what you're looking at. Ooh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yep, I can see what you're looking at. Beautiful. And it's multiple 4 hour candles too, which is perfect. Multiple. Well done. No. No, 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 no. Well done. Yeah. Previous bottom, which is I know. No, 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 no. Uh, twice because they should have been selling the other day at 45 and got back in. Demand zone. Right. Yeah, you have to upgrade your membership, Bizzle, because I think you have a free membership, so you're not going to see that. You will not see that. You need to upgrade. Let's go, Wes. Well done. $9.75. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, give us $6. Come on. Give us $6. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yes. Silly, silly range. Silly, silly range. Here we go. 92. Win $6. Win breakouts. Double tops. 592. 592. I do like how the ask is being moved up though. Moving the ask up. Centurion. Price action, has the market corrected enough? In your opinion, Chase? Um, I mean, let me look at SPY again here. I wanted more, obviously, but I think again, like I said, I think we actually said this yesterday that we might see a bounce today, right? So, um, I want to say yes because the trend is, if you look at like any solid time frame, the trend is up anyways, right? This was a retest of the 20, right? Whenever you get to a 20 on a bigger time frame, you're going to see somewhat of a reaction. Like right there, this almost looks like a double bottom actually on the daily time frame, right? Bottom, bottom. And we said earlier today, like if the S&P can stay above 468, we're still okay. 468 is support, right? So double bottom support 468, and it's bounced. So until we go below that level, you would want to see it reverse back up. Alrighty. There goes Nexi, guys. Nexi just exploded. Nexi said, "Hey guys, bye, bye, bye." Nexi's gone. Nexi gone skis. Crazy stupid stock. Yeah, there's one thing that I haven't liked about this, and it's been that stupid spread. Let's see where that next candle opens at. Actually, see where the next candle opens at. I want to see where the bid also moves up to. Where the bid opens up at. Okay, looking better. Hmm, interesting levels. Oh well. Who else? No, 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 no. Oh yeah, I see. I see. Nexi. Let's go. You're welcome, Chase. Can you please see what your next resistance for BKY is? In a 255, John. Wow, beautiful. Your next resistance is $3 and magic. $3.40. 340. I don't know. Justin keeps slacking. Justin said the goal for 2024 was Justin's in slacking though. Uh, nah, 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 nah. And there goes that spread. There goes the spreads. Nah, 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 nah. Hell or high water. Good, Justin. Good, 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 good. Justin is gonna be I'm going to be entering. uh, yes, good. We want you to enter. You know. Anyways, MINM has been. You could have scalped this thing so many times off this same level of the 200. Little 10-cent scalps here and there, 20 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, 10 cents, as much as you want. It's done really well. Now the problem here though is that it's creating lower highs, so be careful. Be cautious, please. Uh, Come on already. Everybody wants you in Discord, Justin, because you're a criminal scalper. A criminal scalper. 460. La, la, la. A criminal scalper. Mm, mm, mm. 58. SPY. Cool. Pretty damn slow. Anyways, last 5 minutes, guys, and then we will hop off and go back to Discord. So let me know if you have any last questions. Hopefully, hopefully it picks up as the day goes on after lunch at least, and then we can have some scalpies. So instant furu. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, Justin and I are usually looking at the same thing, which is nice. Which is nice. Uh, uh, coins. La, 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 la. What's the on my moving average crosses? I have no idea. Uh, I think I have no idea. I think it's the indicator. Uh, Chase, I think that's your indicator. You might have to change it. Different with your broker. TradingView is usually delayed. They're slower to give you the proper volume. Your broker is usually a step ahead. Alrighty, Josh. See you in Discord for our regular criminals afternoon scalpies. Be safe. Regular afternoon criminal scalpies. Yeah, your broker usually gives you immediate data, whereas TradingView takes their time, not with the price, but with like the volume itself. And to me, that's not the most important thing. Anyways, it's usually fairly close. We are going to get tired of winning? No, we are not, Gail. Uh, hmm. What's the moving average cross? Plus two. How much you want to charge me more money? Yeah. Yes, yes. Na, na, na. SPY looks good. Bitcoin also looks like it's trying to retest 44. So that's good. And next is just failing at the same level over and over. Look to the left hand side, it's the same resistance. Same, same, same. Same, same, same. Are you still having that soup today, Dan? Uh, or can you pay for upgrades to real time data? No, like, see, I don't know. Because, like, in my opinion, when you have some of the higher memberships, like the full thing, like, that comes to, like, I think it's $60 or something a month, right? Like, you should have all the data you want. Like, I've never noticed a delay on anything else other than the volume. So yeah, I know there's paid data though. Like, if you want data from other exchanges, like from the OTC and some other things, you have to pay for it. I don't care about that stuff. Um, yeah, I know there's some stuff that, like, you pay an additional dollar and additional 50 cents a month, and you get data. I just never look. BT. So that. Oh wow. And eight. Wait. But I added yesterday, and my total profits were $18,000. Obviously, great money. Mark, I will. Oh my goodness, Mark, are you listening? You want me to roast you? You're you made $18,000, and you on that trade. That's impressive. Impressive, impressive. Yeah, Mark has one of those one of those member specific channels. He's been crushing it, crushing it. $18,000 in BTIX. That's impressive. Very impressive. And based on it from all plans, yeah, real time data is, yeah, they have something like that. Based is required for data though, yeah. And I don't see a lag in a volume, a Webull, or a side by side comparison. Okay, yeah. How? By being a goat. That's how. By being a goat. Yeah, Mark has one of those. Mark has one of those. One of those. You know how we were advertising, like, in Discord, that we would create some of these member-specific channels for people that had lots of monies, right? And they wanted, like, Mark is usually in meetings and stuff, and this and that. So uh, the goal is for him to to be able to play with, like, a few names, reliable names, like the Teslas and BTIX, and with like demands on specific data, right? So that's what he wants. He knows what he wants, and so yeah, he's doing really well. Yep, yep. So la, la. Yeah, less confusion. Good, Kale. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Yep. La, 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 la. Yeah. La, 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 la. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, no. Mark plays a different money. Mark's daily goal is like $7,000. So when Mark makes $5,000 a day, he's pissed. But that's also because his wife spends all the money. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyways, next he hit resistance and then sold off. The other, yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna hop off in a minute or so. Everything just seems to be a bit stagnant, so that's okay. That's a good time to hop off. And yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Oh yeah, I see why. Yeah, 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 yeah. Perfect. My daily goal is $7. Yeah. Well, there's levels to levels to the game. Levels to the game. La 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 la. Mm. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful afternoon. Be safe. Smash a like before you go, please, and thank you if you haven't already. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're not a member yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Click the link at the bottom of the chat from Nightbots. Come join us. If you're not a goat, it's 2024. Don't suck. Alrighty, do better. Become a goat. Ready? And yeah, $1,000 a day. I mean, like honestly, these like $100 a day, $50 a day. These are amazing. These are amazing. You cannot ever like you should never be in a position where you compare with somebody else. Like $50 a day. That's good monies at the end of the year, isn't it? 25, $100, $250. Like once you start saying your goal is $500 to $1,000, that's extreme. That's extreme. Alrighty, when your goal gets to 500 to 1,000, you're that's extreme. So like, so stop saying so stop you know don't $1,000 is a lot. Justin, see you later. Good evening. Ashamed of where you are, only care for where exactly, right? The goal is progression, like consistent progression. That's it, right? So don't ever compare with anybody else. Don't ever compare, right? So don't ever compare, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Right? You never know what people go through to get to where they are, how long they've been doing it. So a lot of people have been doing it for like, way longer than you have. Way longer than you have. Mark has been in the business for a damn long time. Damn long time. So Josh has been in the business for a damn long time. Dan has been in the business for a damn long time. Yogi's been in the business for a damn long time. I will. Will someone please tell my wife I have a business? You know, Yogi's been doing this for 20 years or longer, right? So when you see someone say, "Oh, I just made 200 to $2,500 today," and you're like, "But I want that to be me." Remember that they've been doing it for a long, 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 long time. Omega is pumping again, right? So you can't be doing it for like 2 months, a year, and you're like, but I want to compete. Don't compete. OMGA, yeah, sender looks nice. Pablo was trading with Jesus in the with his apostles. Exactly. So when you see Pablo say, you know what, like I'm going on vacation, or I'm taking a week off, and the amount of effort that Pablo puts in terms of research, and he's been doing it for 30 years, right? You should like, yeah, you have to like, you know, yeah, you have to be patient with yourself, you know. Not like, oh, I've been doing this for 3 months, but I've been losing so much money. No, take your time. Like, take your time. Take your time. Take your time. I traded the Big Bang, and obviously he won. Troy, he came out on the right side. You know. Yeah, it's trying to. Not quite highs of the day yet. Live double, $6.30. Live double. When are you going to become a member? That's the last question I have for the day. When? When are you becoming a member? You know those people that you think they're very good at what they do and you want them to become members? When? Live double. When? 390? Yeah, it has to stay above that range. Above the range. He's short on the he went short on the universe. He did. He did. He for sure did. 200 a day would be cool. Yeah. It's a lot of monies. 200 a day, Wes. Yeah. You gotta be the fluff girl before you could be in the movie. Yep, exactly, exactly. So again, that's why I say all the time, like your goal should just be finding a strategy that you're comfortable with. Like I can do this 9 out of 10 times and it works, 7 out of 10 times and it works. It's not about like just making the monies. You know. Alrighty, sounds good, Josh. See you. See you later. Yeah, I should go. Alrighty, all. Be safe. See you later. See you Discord. Bye, all. Bye, guys. Bye, bye, bye.